This week, Blizzard just decided to release a bunch of stuff. First, we had Hearthstone, and now we have the latest MOBA from them, which is Heroes of the Storm. I'm Andrew Reiner. Daniel Tack is here. And Daniel, what is this game? It's a MOBA, obviously, but I'm seeing 3 universes combined together. What's going on here?
So they're calling it a brawler, but it is very based in what we've come to think of as a MOBA. So certainly the same style of gameplay, but there are some really significant differences. So yeah, we're looking at the Diablo universe combined with the Warcraft universe and the StarCraft universe in one giant game. So you can have Diablo battling Tyrael and all kinds of really crazy matchups.
Wow, okay. There's a lot of guys in here then.
So we're in alpha right now. It will be free to play when it goes live.
All right, well, let's jump into, what would you call it, a match?
Sure, we're going to do a game here. So you got a couple different game modes. We're going to do it with the classic MOBA, which is, to play against other players. But for those that don't want to engage in that kind of gameplay, you can play against AI with bots or against bots with your friends.
And this is a closed alpha, right?
This is a closed alpha currently. This is the technical alpha, so we're looking at very early gameplay here.
And how much of it have you played so far?
I played a few matches, but I'm not pro or anything at this point.
So you pick one character.
Right, so you pick your character before you go into the queue, which is different than a lot of the games, which pick after you've got the match set up. So you can't have more than one character on a team. So since I picked Nova, no one else who's playing in my game on my team can play as Nova. So we're playing sort of as a stealth hero here, sort of the stealth sniper. We go into an automatic stealth mode after 2 seconds of non-combat. We have a snare, we have a high damage skill shot nuke. We can create a double of ourselves, and we'll get other abilities as the game goes on. What you can see about this game, which is different than, say, Heroes of New Earth, League of Legends, or Dota 2, is there is no item store in the game to buy gear from. You sort of get those abilities as the game goes on by the leveling system. So we'll get to see that once we get a match here.
All right, we got our team.
So as you can see here, already a big difference from other games. Each map that you can get is different, and they have different objectives. So here we're going to be traveling to the Haunted Mines, where we're going to be going underground to collect skulls, as well as playing the regular standard, go destroy the opponent's base.
Right.
The team that collects more skulls in each of these rounds gets a bigger golem than the other team, and the golem just sort of pushes lanes and smashes towers. So there's lots of fighting that happens in the mines, as well as the standard gameplay.
Choose a talent.
So
Wait, everybody has a horse?
As you can see here, everyone starts with a horse, yeah.
Except for the Lord over there.
Yeah, he is, he's a weird character. He does weird Zerg stuff. Anyway, you get a mount to travel, which will make you faster when you're not in combat. If you go in combat, you lose the mount. As you can see, both me and Tassadar over here are stealthed when we're not in combat as well. So this is going to be a great lane for ganking. As you can see, different than other MOBAs, we start with all of our abilities, except for our ultimate. So we already have 3 abilities we can use right off the bat. And here's how sort of the item system works. We'll be picking skills every few levels. So I'm going to pick increased snipe damage.
1. Let the battle begin.
All right, good luck.
And we're going to be moving down the lane here. We'll probably see this is a 2-lane map. There are several 3-lane maps. So each map is very unique in the way that you achieve victory. I mean, it all comes down to destroying an opposing base, but how you do that can be very different.
Uh-oh.
Now, there's 3 down here, so this is dangerous for us too. It's probably not the wisest engagement for our partner there, but he wanted to get into it, I guess.
We'll see what happens.
We will. So they have a paladin there.
You're doing okay. He's not doing so great.
See, they've got heals, they've got some damage on there, and that
boy.
the goblin guy can keep putting down turrets, which are really annoying to deal with. And they'll keep this lane pretty well pushed.
There you go.
As you can see here, we don't have to last hit like other MOBAs at all.
Right.
And all experience is shared across the entire team. So you don't have to worry about last hitting, you don't have to worry about not getting experience points. Everything is shared. It's a real team effort.
Well, what do you think about these kind of alterations to the kind of classic formula?
This is certainly more accessible right off the bat. I don't know if that means that there's, I'm not going to say it's been dumbed down, but these are certainly changes designed to make sure, everybody that's in a game is having a similar experience.
Oh, stun.
That was a stun. Here comes, There's lots of stuff going on right now. We seem to be holding our own okay, though. We have, especially for a 2v3.
Did you have a third person come down here? No.
We have 3 in our top lane. So, sort of the opposite situation going on up there.
Right.
And now, this is all very traditional, what we've seen right now. And I think in about half a minute or so, the mines will start to open up, and that's when things will get interesting. Because you can stay up here and push the lane, or you can go down there and try to make a big golem. So we'll see. We're going to go down.
You're going down. Yeah,
that's what happens, and that's where real big team brawls will happen, like organically.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And our allies getting pretty frisky there. Okay, so we have another choice here. So some of the stuff we'd get in an item shop in other games are now provided by these. So we're going to pick every 5 seconds we get a strong base attack. That'll go along well with our snipes. And as you can see, we don't have to go back to town to heal. Every 100 seconds, this mana and health pool will give us juice right in the lane.
I was wondering why you were kind of hanging back like that.
Oh man, not good.
Oh boy.
They're really putting the pressure on here.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them a kill unless I absolutely have to. Oh, another really cool thing. Well, different thing. As you can see here, our towers are actually out of ammunition, so they're not shooting anymore. So if enough enemies come up to these towers and they only get a certain number of shots,
you guys are in trouble.
We are in big trouble.
Daniel, get health!
I can't get it here. I'll have to go all the way back. Yeah, this place is going down. So I've pinged, letting my team know we need help down here. As you can see here, the timer has begun up here for the Haunted Mines.
Okay.
So the mines are open.
Well, go.
And I am going.
Get your golem.
Well, we're going to try to. See, the access point's here. So really, these contested lanes play even more of an important role.
Just run by.
I will.
You're a ghost.
You're right, I am. And we get to pick from some really cool ghost-like abilities in a little bit here if we get our ultimate. So
she needs like a speeder bike.
Maybe we can get one later on. There are cosmetic mounts that are available.
All right.
So these little guys right here, they'll give like 1 skull, but a lot of people are going to go for the big guy. He's over here. This is where the team fights happen. There's the big skull golem over here has like 4 skulls.
You caught up with your other guys then?
Yep. So this is where the team meets. So sort of the top lane and the bottom lane are now together. And there's going to be this is generally, this is designed to induce a brawl between the teams. And I missed my snipe, so that's me being bad.
Daniel. Get him!
Well, right now we're trying to clear him out, so here's another... Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
This is not going to be good.
Uh-oh.
An ally has been
Video
slain.
producer Jason A. Striker, how is this looking?
So
oh, no.
This does not look good for my
sorry,
team.
Dan.
Let's put it that way.
That is rough.
Oh, man.
As you can see, teamwork's still very important here, as they had 5 and kind of just picked us apart.
Can't kill me that easily.
Yeah,
So
they can.
After a quick timeout, if we can catch them fighting the boss in the mines,
I see what you're
we
gonna
might
do.
be able to take them on, but in all likelihood, they'll have defeated it by the time we get back. And then we'll see what happens with the golems. Right now, we have 38 skulls to 35 skulls, which is pretty even. The big guy's worth a lot of skulls, though. And it looks like... Yeah, he's been downed.
A talent.
Uh-oh.
I picked explosive rounds, so my snipes do explosive AoE damage.
Oh, no.
I probably should not have engaged there. That was really, really noob of me. Okay, great. I broke... oh, no.
Oh, okay, good.
Stealth in this game isn't...
Run away.
They can kind of see my shadow moving, so it's not exclusive stealth.
What about the length of the match? Is pretty comparable to the others?
I'd say it's a little less.
Okay.
But I'd say around 20 minutes. But it does vary. I've been in some really long matches too, and I'm sure that's something they're going to be adjusting.
And you purchased her Is there like a in-game currency that you use?
This game uses what a lot of other MOBAs do right now. So there's in-game currency, which can be used to buy characters, or you can pay real money. You acquire currency over time just from playing games.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, there's the golem. That's our golem right there. They have one pushing our bottom lane right now. And it's actually about twice as strong as ours is. So it's probably going to cause some serious damage. And we're not even down there defending, so this is going to be ugly.
Well, you're unified as a team, all working on one objective.
Now, here's something you'll notice. These big rock-throwing guys. In other MOBAs, you have creep camps in the side lanes, the jungle, as it's known. In this game, when you defeated a creep camp on the side lanes, it actually comes alive and fights for your team. And that's a significant strategic aspect of gameplay. They've killed our golem and are now actually pushing our golem lane, which is really terrifying. We're not doing good.
In other words, no good. Oh no.
Wow, yeah, this is not going well, but so much for getting a drink out of there.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel.
It doesn't look good.
No. Well, oh no.
I mean, there's still a little game left, but if it continues at this pace, we're in real trouble.
The enemy has destroyed a fort.
Forts are significant objectives. So we're being pushed back to our main base, essentially, here.
So does the opposing team get the same missions that you do?
Yes. And generally, the missions are going to have it's to induce fighting between the teams. Like here, we all go to the mine to try to collect skulls. So it creates it takes away from the lane combat, makes things more of a 5v5 experience. And this is just really nasty up here. I mean...
Oh, no.
Like, that was my ultimate ability I just used on that guy, and it barely damaged him.
So they've leveled up quite a bit.
That's supposed to kill you, yeah. They just don't even care at this point. They're just going in.
They're storming. Yeah, you're done here very quickly.
So now might be a good time to talk about the detriment to rage quitting. Is there any?
I'm assuming that you won't get the points at the end of the match.
Oh,
that's true.
Awesome animation. That was really cool.
So to answer your question, Jason, you get points at the end of experience points at the end of each match. The winning team gets more points, but it's not a whole lot. So you're encouraged to pretty much stick around if you want the points. I think it's 20,000 extra points for a win, which games give like 100,000, so it's not that significant.
Nice.
Oh wow, we got one, guys.
Yeah. The comeback begins.
It is, yeah.
No.
It could happen.
Enter heroes. The damned await your presence.
Let's go get a golem.
We're gonna try. I have my doubts about how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
An ally has been slain.
Now, see, this is definitely a part where having a team of your friends is helpful, since everyone will be in the mine together, working together.
What are some of the other objectives you've seen on different maps?
Oh, boy. There's one where you control a shrine in the top lane and control a shrine in the bottom lane. And when you do, someone on your team can walk up to the shrine in the center lane, and they actually become a dragon knight who can charge towns and besiege them.
I'm okay with that. That sounds awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And how many maps have you seen?
I've seen 4 different varieties. There's another one with a pirate ship, with an undead pirate who demands gold. When your team pays him gold, he'll shoot cannons at the opposing team's base. It does significant damage. So these all kind of create friction between the teams outside of the laning process. And as you may have noticed, the map is a lot smaller than other MOBAs. Like, it's only a few seconds from base to lane. Oof. This is scary.
It was going so well for a minute there. Oh.
An ally has been slain.
I'm not going to say I'm playing well, but I'm going to say, this is a team effort.
Oh, no. 11 skulls. It says great job.
I do like that. It says you're doing a great job no matter how you're doing. It's either you're doing an amazing job or a great job or a good job. There's no you're terrible.
Come on, Blizzard. Paint it how it is.
Choose a talent.
People want to know.
It's this doesn't look good. They've got 51. They've got a big board advantage. It's looking grim.
You going back in?
An ally has been slain.
I get it's really
You
my
think
only
they're still
option
down
at this
there, or are
point.
they?
They're still down there. You can see as you can see on the map.
okay.
It's got
Yeah.
a
So
bottom
that's cool.
level. Yeah. And you can mount up any time that you're not fighting, so it's useful for getting around quickly.
It's more of a trot than a gallop.
Golems rise again.
So they defeated the golem. I better.
An ally has been slain.
Run away!
Yeah, that seems to be the word for this map.
All right. So what's
So
your
we've
attack now?
We have not destroyed any of their towers. Any of their tier 1 forts. We're definitely way behind. And the golem summoning, as you can see at the top.
yeah, I was going to ask what's going on there.
Our 29 skull golem will spawn, and their 71 skull golem will spawn.
All right, here he comes.
The golems
He's bringing
rise.
some heavy metal with him.
Your foes is so
Yeah.
much more powerful.
This
I really like the visual style that they got going here.
Sure, absolutely. You really get that. And there's lots of Blizzard flavor and feel in all of the characters. They really feel like they've jumped out of their game and they're now using their abilities in this new world.
I know this is a ridiculous question. You're going to laugh at me, but is there any kind of fiction, a big CG movie at the beginning? anything?
There's actually a tutorial that they force you to play before getting into the game that explains how the different universes are all becoming connected in this sort of... I forget whether it was a parallel universe or dimension or something, but it's
52 different Earths.
It's yeah, something like that. Sure.
CG movie?
There is a CG movie.
I love their
associated with it.
CG.
It's a quick one, but I'm sure they're going to have a larger version for actual release. I should not have even been out there. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, no.
As you can see here, they didn't commend my performance that time. They just said, this is how much damage you did.
Oh, that's one way to track it, I
There's
guess.
no amazing or great job here.
Should have said terrible. What were you thinking going out there?
It did everything except short of calling me a feeder.
Uh-oh.
So it hasn't seen much play this game, but you get your choice of ultimate abilities in this game, which is a lot unlike the other games where you have just the one ultimate ability. You get your pick. So depending on how the game's going, you can pick one that's tailored to the game.
Oh, no. Is your guy not playing anymore?
Do we have a... Yeah, he may have given up.
Well, that sucks.
And that's going to happen, you know.
I wonder how long he's been up there, though.
I'm pretty sure if you AFK for long enough, it just kicks you out of the game so you don't get credit.
He's been up there for a bit. Yeah, there's a... Is that a timer counting down? Or what is-
That's something I didn't mention. You have these are players in your team that are dead. Now it actually shows the cooldown as they move closer to resurrecting.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they move across the bar. That's sort of new and cool.
I think your one guy is checking it out like, what's going on here?
I think-
under attack.
We're just about ending here. The palace is your final building.
Yeah, I want to see what happens here. Sadly, it'll be a defeat.
I hope you're
It will be, but
dead to mine.
I think we all tried. Oh boy. You start chasing people, and then all of a sudden you're by yourself.
Been slain.
Oof. Yeah, the animation's great.
Tyrael stabbing you. Oh, an enemy. Yeah, this is it for sure.
So this is this just came out today, right?
The
Or
technical
yesterday?
alpha went out yesterday evening.
Okay. And
Your palace is
have they
under
given
attack.
kind of a schedule to how things are going to unfold, or are they just kind of
An enemy has
just
been
releasing
slain.
this, waiting and seeing?
I believe we're just gonna just wait and see right
An
now.
ally has been slain.
I don't think we have any kind of timeline.
An enemy has been slain.
So what would you say if people have a chance to get into this?
Absolutely. There's tons of Blizzard flavor here, so it's just awesome to even try those heroes out. And I don't know how it compares to other MOBAs right now. I don't know if I want to compare it to them, actually. This just seems like it's its own little game type within the genre. So I wouldn't compare it directly to the other MOBAs out there.
All right, well, you're up to level 8.
Yes. And as you can see, you unlock various things at these level tiers. So I'm interested to see what hero quests are when I hit level 10. Maybe it's something how I can unlock new skins or color palettes or something like that.
Yeah, because that stuff, I mean, we saw when it was loading, we couldn't change any of that
right.
stuff. Well, all right. Thank you, Daniel, for showing us this. And again, it's out there now. You can check it out if someone can get you into it, right?
Sure. I don't know that they're letting a lot of people in right now, but there are definitely tons of streams up on Twitch.
All right, cool. We'll go to Twitch, check those out, and we'll see you on the next episode of Test Chamber.